We, as police officials of the South African Police Service, commit ourselves to the creation of a safe and secure environment of all people in South Africa. This is the introduction to the SAPS Code of Conduct. But since 2012, more than 10,000 members who committed themselves to this code have broken their word. In that case, who then polices the police?
When there's a misconduct element as well, we send our recommendations to SAPS to take disciplinary actions. But unfortunately, our powers ends at that. We do not have the powers to intervene in internal disciplinary processes of the SAPS.
LANGE also says the Independent Police Investigative Directorate investigators are not even called to testify at hearings on recommendations they had made. A loophole that has obviously existed for a long time. And where does this leave victims?
We are appalled at the figures that we just heard, where 10,000 policemen have been charged with crimes such as rape between 2012 and 2021. But at the same time, we are actually not surprised at these figures, because this actually speaks to the fact that there are many unresolved crimes. Dockets goes missing, and people just don't get justice. And this is why we are not surprised, because the police are the perpetrators themselves as well.
It's simple. Bheki Cele needs to be sacked with all the other criminal cops that there are in the South African Police Service. We cannot help as Action Society but to ask whether the South African Police Service is above the law. How can we expect to curb the gender-based violence onslaught in South Africa while there are so many charged rape offenders in the South African Police Service? It simply cannot go ahead like this.
Parties in Parliament have long expressed concern about discipline issues within the SAPS. The Freedom Front Plus puts this down to poor training and corruption.
It's also part of senior management ranks. The other members know about these corruptions, and then it is very difficult to have consequential management and discipline, because of the fact that some of these members then say, if you discipline me, I will reveal the corruption you made yourself guilty of.
The ill discipline and lack of consequence management within the SAPS is caused by the minister himself, or Honorable Cele, the Honorable Minister. And then as the EFF, we have been calling for his sacking all along. That because there are factions in the SAPS, and these have been seen, or it have been obvious since the minister is doing the operational work of the National Commissioner.
Other political parties that SABC News reached out to for comment were not immediately available. The SAPS says it is still sourcing further information. Abra Babia, SABC News, Parliament.